Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel Enriching Minds. So today we are going to learn about part 3, chapter 1. So this is a modification. So it's chapter 1, Reproduction in Plants. Maybe it was done in the before video also. So this thing is about crops. So how do we grow crops? Plants grow all around us, but we need to grow some plants in large quantities as for food and for other uses. Plants of the same kind, which are grown in large quantities for food and other uses, are known as crops or crop plants. So these are only used for food and other uses. And the practice of growing crops on a large scale is called agriculture. So this is very important. You have to remember both of these points. So what are the different types of crops? So types of crops. So the types of crops are Kharif crops and Rabi crops. Now we'll learn about Kharif crops. So Kharif crops. So these crops generally grow between June to October, and some of them are rice, cotton, etc. And many of them are rice, cotton, pumpkin, and maize. And they are the crops that are usually grown in monsoon season are known as Kharif crops. So they generally grow between June to October. And some of them are rice, cotton, pumpkin, and maize. Come on, we'll learn about Rabi crops. Rabi crops. So Rabi crops. They are grown between November to April, and wheat, turnip, radish, cauliflower, and peas are examples of Rabi crops. They are usually grown in winter season and between November to April. And wheat, cauliflower, turnip, radish, and peas are examples. So these are Rabi crops. So these are very easy but important. So remember both of them. So these are our steps that are involved in growing any crop. So the first step is plowing. The second step, adding manure and fertilizers. The third step is sowing. The fourth step is irrigation. The, the fifth step is protection of crop. And the sixth step is harvesting. So these all are very important. So you have to remember all these. So come on. Now we'll learn about all these points. First, plowing. So the field is first plowed, and loosening the soil using a plow is called plowing. Remember this point. This process helps to mix the soil and increases the amount of air inside the soil. So the field is first plowed, and loosening the soil using a plow is called plowing. And this process helps, like it makes more air go inside the soil, which makes the soil more fertile and suitable for growing crops. And more, you will get more healthy crops by plowing and by this step. So adding manure and fertilizers. So before the seeds are sown, manure and fertilizers are added to the soil. This step is necessary to ensure that the soil contains nutrients necessary for growing healthy plants. And if we add manure and fertilizers, manure is a very uh, fertile and good kind of soil. So when we add manure, the soil gets more soft, and fertilizers are used. The natural fertilizers also make the soil more fertile, and by adding manual fertilizers, we'll get a lot of nutrients which are necessary for growing healthy plants in the soil. So this step is very necessary. Now we are doing sowing. Healthy seeds are selected and sowed in the soil. This is called sowing. Sowing the seeds. Care is taken enough space left between the seeds so that they can grow well. So if we don't leave space between every seed, so if this is the seed, no, this is a seed, and this is one seed, and this is one seed. So when there's no space, if this seed is more stronger than this seed, this will take the energy of the seed, and this seed cannot grow. So we should take that care that enough that there should enough gap left between each seed. It's very important, or else you can't grow crops. And after sowing, we irrigate the field. So now the field is watered to help the seeds germinate. Supplying water to the field is called irrigation. And when they get water, they grow and germinate. And supplying water is called irrigation. Protection of the crop. When the plants start to grow, they are protected by harmful insects and animals. And this is done by spraying. Uh, so this is done by spraying pesticides and insecticides. And this is also very important when many insects come and attack the crops. So this is important to ensure that they cannot grow. They can grow suitably. When the crops are ripe, they are cut and gathered. This is called harvesting. So when they are ripe and they get food, they are cut with a machine and they are gathered up and sent to the market. This is called harvesting. And these are the steps involved in growing crops. Hooray! You finished the chapter. This is the end of our chapter. Thank you.